What is up, Dan fam? And in today's video, I'm gonna be talking about how to set and attain goals. Now let's just jump right into it. Now, a lot of you know I go ahead and talk a lot about Shopify, dropshipping, and other type of various business models as well. But here's the thing, a lot of people don't understand that you have to really know how to set out a goal and attain the goal, whether if you wanna make $100,000 in a given month or $100,000 in a given year. So I'm gonna outline 4 different things that you can go ahead to do to set and attain your particular goals. So the first thing, and again, if you've been following me for a while now, you know that I like to take notes, so I have exactly what I'm gonna be telling you, so it's structured way better than just those people who go out there and kind of make videos randomly. And if you're wondering where I am, currently in the Ecom Dude studio, we just recorded a podcast, so don't mind anything in the background. I don't even know if you can hear me. So the first thing is plan out exactly what your end goal is and reverse engineer it. Something that you need to understand is you need to work backwards. So here's the thing, everybody tries to work forwards. So they say they want $100,000 in a single month. So what do? They go ahead and kind of just throw together a store, they go ahead and they try this business model, whatever it is. They randomly just start doing things, and essentially it becomes busy work. So busy work is the worst thing you can do. So money work is what I absolutely love to do. It's work that I do on a day-to-day basis that I know directly will make me money. So what I do is if I have a goal, if I wanna launch something, if I wanna launch a new store, I'm gonna say, okay, my goal for the store is to make $250,000 in 3 months. And from that, I break down the numbers. I say, okay, I need to attain this much money every single month, and then I start breaking it down all the way down to the hour of, by hour, how much money I need to go ahead and attain. Essentially, I reverse engineer my goal. Now, how can you do this? Well, pretty simple. You go ahead and you're gonna write down the goal, and you're gonna write down everything that you need to do in order to get to that goal, money-wise. Let's think about this money-wise. So a lot of times you're watching this video because you want to learn how to attain, a financial type of goal. But now let's talk about actually going ahead and reverse engineering your particular business model that you're involved with. Which leads me to point number 2, which is to follow multiple different people or multiple different companies who are successfully doing what you're set out to do with your end goal. So let's just say you wanted to build a women's clothing boutique, a big one, right? Where would you go to, right? You would go to somewhere like Fashion Nova and other ones. There's like Misguided and Lululemon. I don't even know if that's a store selling that type of merchandise. I've just seen it everywhere. So you'd go ahead and you'd take a look at these companies, and then you'd reverse engineer them, what they're doing, what's happening on their store, what the layouts are, what the prices are, if you can find the products on AliExpress, if you can find them in the USA supplier. You would start reverse engineering everything. You would see the layout of the store, you would see how much they're charging, and again, I don't want to repeat everything, but that's exactly what you would do is you reverse engineer every single little minute detail. Even if you have to go onto their Instagram page, look how frequent they're posting, look at the time they post, look at how many posts they post every single day. Reverse engineer what your successful competitors are doing. Now here's the thing where it becomes very, very important for you to understand is I say reverse engineer multiple different competitors. Why? Because if you reverse engineer one, you are stealing, you are just copying from them. But if you do so many and you take ideas from a lot of different people, then it's not so much stealing, but you're just getting a lot of ideas from a lot of different companies and putting it all together into one store. Or your one particular business. I don't just want to frame this for people that are going out there and doing e-commerce only. I think Brian's doing anywhere from and every single time in the comments, and I'm very keen to this, he says anywhere from $250,000, I think it's up to $400,000 every single month that he's making now, which is great. And Brian, maybe in the comments down below, I know for a fact that you probably saw multiple different landing pages, multiple different offers, and you just started nitpicking the stuff that you constantly saw and putting it into your own version, and then you have what is now your business. So a lot of people need to understand is you want to follow and model after your successful competitors, but never steal from them. That's really, really bad. So part of number 1, which is reverse engineering, is also part of this, which kind of overlaps into number 2, which is model, follow your competition so you can go out there and have a basis to build your particular brand, your particular company on. Very important. Let's move to number 3. Now, this one, I don't know how many times I have to say this, and I think this year is the year that I'm just gonna push into everyone's head. I just got finished with the podcast, and that was one of the major topics we talked about, which is focus, okay? Focus, focus, focus. And Sam Ovens just released a video today, kind of about the same thing, if you will. He gave a great example about like plants and weeds around the plant, and how doing so many little things, and people focus on, you know, like a podcast, YouTube videos, running ads, influencers, email lists, and they focus on literally everything. And the problem with that is there's no one true focus. That you don't have one specific focus that you're harnessing your skills on and perfecting. So one thing that I'm gonna go ahead and emphasize is focus. And I'm gonna make this very short because I would just be reiterating myself. Focus, 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 focus. If you go ahead and set a goal, right, and start reverse engineering everything and following and modeling off of the companies that go ahead and are doing it extremely successfully, and you focus on that to achieve your goal, I guarantee you'll achieve your goal. I 100% wholeheartedly guarantee you'll be able to achieve your goal with focus. Let's move on to number 4 before some of you start smashing your head on your keyboard because I keep saying the same thing. The last one, very simple. Remove clutter and get busy. I literally wrote down get busy because I want to say remove clutter and get focused, but get busy. What I mean by that is you have your plan, you have what you reverse engineered, you know what needs to be done, get focused, get busy, okay? Remove clutter. There's apps that I have on my computer now where if I open up Facebook, it just shows a blank page. It literally just shows a blank page, and you can run a Google search on that. I don't open up Instagram on my computer. What else do I have? Oh, if I open up a new tab, it removes the things that say, you've been here, do you wanna go back, right? The suggested browsers. I have something that removes that, and when I open up a new browser to go do something, what I need to do for the day, the goal of the day, pops up right on my screen. So not only does it help me remain focused, but I also know that I need to go ahead and remove the clutter. Removing clutter is huge. I need to remove the clutter that is currently in my life, because I guarantee before you're watching this video, you're probably watching some other video. You were probably on Instagram, you're probably browsing Facebook. You were doing something completely useless before you came and watched this video. That's not for everybody, but I'd say that's around 80% of people watching this right now. You were doing something completely counterintuitive as to what you should be doing. And lo and behold, I'm telling you to stop that. You want to be successful? Remove the clutter. You want to look at somebody who removed all their clutter? Look at somebody like Alex Becker, where he stopped focusing on everything. He even said in his own YouTube videos that he's going to stop creating videos because it just takes so much time and effort. And it does. To create a video like this, especially when I have to do screen stuff, and I like to go ahead and edit it and make sure everything's perfect, and I like to personally do that, just make sure what I put out is great quality. That requires a lot of time and energy, which takes away a lot of time and energy for other things that I want to focus on. Today, the only focus that I wrote on top of my book was 100K Blueprint. Anything that has to do with 100K Blueprint and YouTube video is what I focus on. But I did 2 things that derive me from that today, which is the podcast and this video. So yes, I go against kind of what I'm telling you here, but this video right here is crucial because I want to remain consistent with my uploads, and this podcast happens every Tuesday and Thursday. And if you search EDP Clips, you can go ahead and find that channel where we're going ahead and podcasting on. So again, stuff like that. Yes, it derives me from my focus, but it's also a part of a longer vision goal. And that's something else that I want to go ahead and tell you right from the start, is that one of the big reasons why I do this podcast, why I do the videos, yes, it consumes anywhere from 2 to 3 hours of my time, but long term, it's only going to build my social presence even bigger. And that's something that I want as well. It's one of my goals, is in the next 5 years to be one of the top players in the marketplace. So in order to go ahead and achieve that goal, I need to be consistent with stuff like this and stuff like that. So again, I need to get busy and just get right to it. Right after this video, I'm gonna edit it as fast as humanly possible, upload it, and get right back to the 100K stuff. And that's how I remain focused. I remove my distractions. I'll put my phone on silent. I'm gonna go ahead and use my laptop that removes all the distractions for me. And I'm just gonna listen to music, typically brain music, and then get right to the 100K work, and that's all I focus on. So again, Dan Fam Notification Squad, sorry this video was a little short. I am a little short on time today. It's currently 5:11 p.m. Eastern time, so whatever time this video gets uploaded, you know how fast I edited this, and yeah, that's all I got for today. Dan Fam Notification Squad, it's been real. Make sure you click subscribe, and you follow me on Instagram. Make sure you subscribe to me with notifications on the YouTubes. Make sure you do that, all right? Catch you guys tomorrow.